Hey everyone, it's Bricks and Sprues and I'm Keith. Glad everyone could make it. Howard's not here right now. He's usually helping me produce, but he's got some real life things happening, so he may or may not make it, but understand. So let's see who we got here. Oh, Will was in quite early, just dropping in for the like. I'm sure he's in bed by now since he's over in the UK. Helen's here saying, Jello nerds. And I told Will he's lucky he got in here before Buck got in here and licked the like button. So Dawn's here. How we doing, Dawn? Tim's here saying oompa doompa doobity doo. Does anyone like the weather? Screwed you. Yeah, I think Punxsutawney Phil screwed all of us. He's saying 6 more weeks, but we'll see. He could be wrong. And Buck's here. He says, I just got to the button. And then he says, wait, we have Jello? Don says, beat you, Buck. I'm safe. LOL. Tim says, feckin' groundhog. Let's see. And Don says, it's time to hunt that rat. Buck says, you guys need to hire a different rat. It was in the 40s here today. Hey, we got to 32, so I washed the car on the way home. Get some of that salt off of it. Helen says, yeah, y'all can have the Jello. I'm eating ice cream. And glad I hit the like button before you started drooling and licked it. Talking to Buck. Don says he's on 12 days below freezing so far. Tim, you really don't want to know the answer to that question. I wonder what else Buck likes to lick. And Buck says, shh, Tim, it's a secret. Yeah, I'd be afraid to know. And Stephen Haynes is here. How we doing, Stephen? Thank you for dropping in. Good to see you. And Buck finally got around to saying hi after he must have spent too much time licking that like button. Everyone's saying hi to everyone. And Buck says, like button? I thought it was the lick button. So as of now, I'm caught up on chat. I'll try to keep up, but I can't promise you. So I'm going to pick up where we left off. Finished on the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory Lego set. I got through step 110 of the LightMyBricks directions. Because I am adding the LightMyBricks light set as I go. So I'm following their directions and not the Lego set. Trent's here. Says, damn it, I'm late and Buck already licked the button. Welcome, Trent. Good to see you. Everyone's saying hi to Trent. And Buck says, suck it up, Trent. And hi. All right, so jumping down to 111 here. So anyone working on anything or just hanging out and chilling? What do I need? What do I need? Get all the pieces out that I'm looking for. Make it simpler. At least I didn't have to pull Buck yet and dump all the bags out to find my parts that I need. Two of those. One of these. And there's one right there. And that guy. Interesting. Oh, I know why I put that there. Hold the wire down. It doesn't go there. I just had it so it held the cable down for the light. It's like, I can't be missing a part already. I hope I'm not. So, Tim says, let's see. Yes, Tim, I have a new tongue. That's why I can't speak very well tonight. Trent says, hi, Buck, and I got my gloves on. So, very smart man. And that's what Don said. Smart man, Trent. Buck says he's working on the Lego, or not Lego, Chiron. That's going to be a nice kit when it's done, Buck, I have to say. Looks like a fun one to build, too. So, let's see. Buck says it's more fun that way. Tim says packing his belongings. And Steven is building his Lego ATST. Nice. That'll look great once you have that done, Steven. I've seen those. Not in person, but I've seen them on YouTube and the Lego site, of course. But it looks like an incredible set. What are your thoughts on it, Steven? He's got the non-Lego version, but hey, it doesn't matter. It still looks good. Buck says, not Lego is the best. Trent says, I got your sticker today and Todd's gift. You're welcome, Trent. I know I sent a bunch to Todd. He was going to take to England, the UK, when they went to Telford, but I didn't have my YouTube handle on there, so it wouldn't make sense to. So he didn't take them. So at least he's sending them out to people that know my logo and know my channel already. Let's see. Buck says it's a lot of fun to build and it's huge. Steven says he just finished the Lego K2SO. Not sure what it is. What is the K2SO? Steven says he's liking it so far and he's just finished the first leg. Nice. I got two of those. And those guys. Come on, get on there. Yes, I can give my stickers to Wayne because I did order new ones just this week with my YouTube handle on there. So at least everyone will know. K2SO is the druid from Rogue One. I was unaware of that. Not a big Star Wars fan. I do like some of the characters, but you know, to each their own. Some of them are cool. I think about the only movie I did see was the original when it came out. Other than that, I may have seen bits and pieces of other movies. Friend, when I was in high school, met a guy through another friend of mine, and he could recite the Star Wars movie. You could start the movie and he'd be in another room and he could recite the whole thing without hearing it and be in time. Crazy, I tell you, crazy. Just crazy. What popped off? There we go. Now to get this piece back on. There we go. Alrighty, that's step 114. That goes. Not yet. I need a green piece. That goes just like so. This goes back here. Steven says Rogue One was the best Star Wars spin-off story. I will take your word for that. Don says, is it weird that I'm suddenly wanting chocolate? I don't know why that would be, Don. All right, so 2 of these puppies. What? This way. Interesting. Find an error in the directions already. Step 116 shows this piece going in right here, but nowhere in the part call out does it show it. So I'm going to put it there because the step says to, and hopefully it's right. when it shows the part callouts, it's not anywhere. Oh, excuse me. And Jody's here. How we doing, Jody? And Jody has peanut butter cups. Did you bring enough for everyone? And peanut butter cups are best frozen, right out of the freezer. That's my opinion, at least. Dawn wants to know the same thing. Are you going to share? And Trent's agreeing with Steven. It was really the best Star Wars movie in a long time. Dawn agrees with Steven as well. And Jody's holding out on everyone. He only has 3. Well, I'll let you slide this time, Jody. And Helen says, hey, Jody and Mary, and y'all can have those yuck cups. Yeah, you're only saying that because you can't, peanut butter doesn't agree with you anymore. And Dawn says, we'll give you a pass, Jody. And Jody said, I'm sending one to Dawn. Should be there in a couple of weeks. If you're lucky. I finally got my package from Todd today. Was stuck in Indianapolis for a while. Then it was in Columbus for a few days. And it was just the HTM chips, poker chips. Alrighty. I don't see one of those leaves. There it is. It was hiding. Alrighty, so now they want me to open bag 11. So I'm going to put all these away. It'll probably call for parts from these, but I don't want to end up like Buck and have a whole tabletop full of parts that I have to sift through. Okay, so that is the only drawback so far to building this and installing the light kit at the same time. The fact that you're jumping around to different bags and not finishing a bag and opening another one. So this will be 3 bags open with 0 complete at this moment. So that's bag 11, 12, and 3 that are open at this point. Let's see. Don said nice. And Helen says, yeah, my body doesn't like PB anymore. Don says, love them, but sugar is bad. Yeah, sugar isn't good, but sugar is yummy. Buck says, more parts lying everywhere. It's great. And Don says, I think Buck fell asleep. No, you must have woke him up. Steven, I will gladly send you one. Just DM me your address and I will get one in the mail to you. And I will wait till I get one of the new ones. All right, so starting with bag 11. Building Augustus Gloop. Yeah, Augustus Gloop. Gloop, not Gloop. Gloop. Need to find his head. Yeah. His head's got two faces, one with the chocolate covered mouth, and then the other one with the just a goofy grin. So he's going to get the chocolate mouth. And he's got his golden ticket as well. So we'll set Augustus right there. Get bag 3 out of the way. Got some more fun facts that I didn't finish last week. I'll continue on with those here. So maybe I shouldn't have put those parts away. Now they're telling me I need parts from there, it looks like. Because they were definitely not in bag 11. All right, time to pull the buck. Big part pile. Time to sift through it. Save the bag just in case. So why do you tell me to open a bag when you have parts from the other 2 bags that are currently open that need to be put on first? Good question. Wish I knew the answer to that. That's not it. This is the one I need. Because he goes back there. That. And you popped off again. Why you do that? I think it's on there. I will double check it later. So, there. And that one goes there. All right, so Oh, you're quite welcome, Stephen. Bucks lost again. Huh? What? Where am I? Who are you? Why are you? Because. And I'll go one better. Buck says, why is Gamora? Hey, Eric. How we doing? Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Going good. Little frustrating. They tell you to open a bag, then don't use parts out of it right away. Except building one of the characters. So that's how that goes. And Don says, you certainly deserve anything, Steven. You really support everyone. I appreciate you supporting the guys. Yes, we all appreciate your support, Steven. It is great. Buck says, wait a minute. Augustus Gloop is Two-Face? Yep. Buck says, Steven, I haven't forgotten you. I just need to haul my lazy butt to the post office and send you my chips and Howard's chips, and I might have a couple extra of the original HTM chips. And Tim says, they just like screwing with your mind. And Dante's here. Hey, Dante. How's things with you? Things are great here. Still trying to thaw out from the winter storm, but getting through. Don saying hi to Dante. Steven says, thank you very much, Buck. And everyone's saying hi to Eric and Dante. Steven is the best from Jody. And Gimme Sight Beyond Sights is asking, does anyone know if this set is retiring July or December? I have not heard anything, so I cannot answer that. Dante says, things are great here. Got lots of snow as well. Yeah, we still have lots of snow. And everyone's saying hey to everyone. All right. Hey, what do you know? Out of the bag, I finally get to use a part from there. And the black. And it will matter. On the part. Because this one narrows down, so you definitely won't get this piece on the end of the black barrel. Does this not go in all the way? Nope, it does not. So we set that aside. So let's see. Interesting fact about the movie. The famous Chocolate River wasn't appealing in real life. While Chocolate River sounds delicious in theory, the one for the film was made of water, chocolate, and cream, and the cream eventually spoiled, which resulted in an awful smell for the end of the shoot. Nice curdled cream. Sounds lovely. knot. Come on. Goofy fat fingers do not want to work. Can't get the piece in there straight. There we go. Finally. So now we take one of these branch pieces. That goes in the top. And we make 3. The light green leaves. And just double checking since there's multi-colors. Not that it matters. Oh, there is purple. See them now. Three. These go on. Does it really matter which way you face it? I would say no, but come on. There we go. And this one goes there. And now we take 3 orange leaves. Three of the green. Gets up on chat here. And that goes on the end. Of our tree there. Tree branch. Ooh, now we get to put some lights on. And of course it doesn't tell you what bag. So ketchup on chat. Everyone's saying hey. Dante says I'm almost complete having all the parts for the Lion Knight's castle. Cool. Very nice. And Gimme Sight is wondering, anyone know if Arkham Asylum is retiring July or end of year? Don't know the answer to that one either. Tim says, I wonder if Gustav got the runs after drinking from the river. Let's see, I'm trying to find a light string here. AS6WW30 right there. And Steven says, well, guys, I don't go to bed until between 3 and 3 a.m. And so you all keep me company before then, and I like all of your shows. Well, we're glad you enjoy it, and we also are very glad you are part of the Hangout with us in HTM and support every one of us. Let's get the sticker off, rest of the sticker off of there. Get the cable straightened out. And Gimme Sight was wondering where Steven lives. Yep, in the UK. Wow. Not as bad as Will, but that's a... Dante says, I did a live stream today from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. That is a long time, my friend. Definitely a long time. One of the guys, actually Will's workshop, he was the first one to comment even before I started today. He did a 24-hour live stream. Building the IXO Collections Subaru, I forget what year, but it's the rally car, part works. Yes, I agree with you, Don. We appreciate our friends from across the pond. 100%. So how are these supposed to stay on? Is my question. They don't tell you. Interesting. See, they go there. But yet, how are they supposed to stay on? They do not tell you that. Did they forget something else in the directions? Ah. Okay. Why are you showing me to do that and the thing won't even stay there until I get one of these on? I'm going to do this. To make it simpler. Maybe. There we go. Just have to go further down in the directions. Want to see. Come on. Definitely fiddly little boogers. Trying to get that light in there. So, come on. Confusing for sure. Yeah, definitely confusing on following how they want you to do this. Because they show you routing this wire all different ways. Then, oh, here, put this on. Yeah, that won't go that way. There we go. Definitely fiddly. Definitely fiddly. Let's see. And Gimme Sight says, if anyone is in the UK, check their local Sainsbury for Lego clearance sets. They are awesome, but depends on what they have in stock. He says he got Wall-E for £31. Nice. Is it normal to use channel locks while building a non-Lego? You use a hammer too, don't you, Buck? So it must be normal. So Won't go that way. We will. Trying to get this to go the way they want it is not very easy. And trying to get the wire hidden at the same time. Hey, Howard.
Hello.
How we doing?
I don't know how my connection is. I'm sitting in my truck trying to get warm. We just got the water line. Basically, he got it back together, and that we've been everywhere. We went to Home Depot. We went to Ace Hardware. We went to Tractor Supply. Got parts here, parts there, everything. It's like kept getting things, but I did get both places fixed. And that.
Well, that's
so
good.
yeah. Well,
That's good to hear.
I put a water hydrant in. We put a water hydrant in so Donna can reach it. I went from a normal sized water hydrant sitting in the building to a midget, I guess.
Yeah. I'm sorry to hear you had that rough stretch there with water breaks.
Yeah, well, that's just the way it is.
Yep,
So I don't
unfortunately.
know where you're at on comments here. I can help do a little bit until I have to go.
I got up to Buck using channel locks while building non-Lego. So this is an adventure putting the lights in on this tree. They're going. Don't spin, don't spin. Bring you down this way.
Yeah, I don't know. I think my connection is not so hot.
Ah.
Probably because where I'm at on this.
It could be.
I'll get higher. I'll get higher on the mountain here if I can. So get a better signal up here.
At least you hope. All right. Well, that was interesting, but I did get them all the lights on each leaf and under the domes on top.
Hey.
What the heck? Excuse me. All right. Oh, Howard muted himself. So that goes there. We need 3 of those with purple.
Yeah, I didn't know if my sound was doing good or not. Might be a little better now.
What? 2. Oh, there's the third one.
So you got up to where Buck said normal use of channel locks while building non-Legos, huh?
Yes.
And Don said hammer time. Stephen Haynes said to give me sight. My daughter got her non-Lego one for less than $14. Give me sight says I was surprised to see Knight Rider set coming out.
Yeah, he's talking about he got the Wally kit from Sainsbury for like 31 pounds over in the
Right.
UK.
And he's saying he doesn't like, Gimme Sight doesn't like fake Legos because there's no cash back resale. That's the only bad part about that. But they also have sets that you can buy that Lego doesn't produce.
Right.
Kind of like the ones that Buck put together, or like that truck that I got almost together, or the little the motorbike that I got that was like a World War One or World War Two
Right.
one. I guess your brother says he's going to call it a night. He's got some things to do early in the morning before hitting the road.
Yeah.
Oh, he's making potholes, huh? Okay. Some people
He's
say
making something.
hiking.
A mess, maybe, but he's making something.
Gimme Sight Beyond Sight says there's no such thing as normal. Yes, I don't know.
True.
Well, yeah, yes, Don. That's one good thing. I've got one of the three things fixed. So I got to get this other shingles done, and then I got to find out Friday what kind of parts I got to put for the hot water heater out in the barn. So.
Ooh. Come on. That's on there. All right, Tim, take care. Safe travels. And now we build a green one. All these.
Buck was asking me if it was a permanent fix or not. Well, I think hopefully it'll be a permanent fix. If it lasts another 30 years, it'll last. Maybe it'll outlast me again. So, but we took pictures. There was some stuff that we didn't know back then that I didn't know there was in corrugated tile we had put in it, and I don't know. That was something different.
Oh. These little shrubs are a pain in the baduka.
Don's going boo lights. Buck's going yay lights. Buck's telling Don to piss off. Oh, we're turning the tides here now. Don says,
Getting
yes,
it in
I
before.
got the desired effect. Huh?
Getting it in before Don can fire it back first.
Yeah, Buck, I probably sound like I'm being abducted by aliens. I'm sorry. Gimme Sight says he's still trying to place the other guy's voice. Is it Dopey in someone else? But I'm not trying to be rude. No. I guess I could be Yoda.
Don't know. That is Howard jumping in to help me by producing and reading comments.
Give me a second. I'm gonna try to restart this for a second here.
Alrighty. You goat right ahead. Howard's out working on the farm doing some repairs. So he's out in his truck. Alright, so does it really matter? No.
I know. Is
Howard's
that better?
back. Don't hear as much wind or background noise. There's a little bit of background noise before.
Oh, okay.
But it's not bad. Sounds good to me.
I'm just the guy in the barrel, talking in the 55-gallon drum barrel. That's all. So. I think Don says, don't invoke him. Oh, who are we invoking, Don? I don't know. Buck says, yes,
Neither
I
do
retaliated first.
I'm not sure either. Unless he's talking about you-know-who.
My turn in the bucket? Yes, my turn in the bucket. Oh, Don said it. See, we didn't say it. Don did it. So if he shows up, it's Don's fault.
Yeah. Blame it on Don. All right. Now that was a little fiddly thing to put together.
Right.
But, and it's got lights. Don's favorite.
Well, I'm gonna leave right early here, so I'll let you back with the kids again and that.
Alrighty.
And I'll come back for Buck stream and I'll harass him and Ken.
That'll work. All right. So
maybe I'll harass Don too. Just say he's coming. He's coming.
You should.
All right. I'll be back, guys.
All right. Take care, Howard.
I'll tell you all about it. I'll give you all the gory details and that so Don can get the play-by-play.
Well, I'll have to get that tomorrow on the replay since I won't be on Bucks.
Right.
But, like I said, I can get the replay. No, it goes the other way. It goes this way, according to the picture. And that goes into... I'll unplug these and play with the wires after. getting them all hidden. I just want to get them on here, then figure out the best way to get them as disguised as possible here at the connections. As I will do a light test as well first. Tweezers. Supposed to go in easy, but it doesn't slip in real easy. Now it did. The power of the tweezers. Everyone saying bye to Howard. Alrighty. Take that. And that. And now take an AL 015. Not sure what pack that's in either. Not one of those. Yeah, that must be in bag 3. Because I do not see that cable number in bag 1. Yep, there it is right there. Guess it doesn't matter. I could lump them all together. Since they don't seem to call out the bag numbers anymore. They just kind of, hey, I need this cable and light. Let's see. That comes up through somehow. And get that. I like the lights, but they are fiddly little boogers. That does set right in there. Nice. As long as it goes flat. Hopefully it stays that way. So I will take the post that this goes on. So there. Nice way to do that. Pull that down because the light won't come back through the red when it's flat. Then you push the post through, and it, after you get the clear color cover on, that'll push the lens straight back up and be where it should be, and it won't be in there crooked. So that's a nice way to do it. And it goes this way. That one goes next to the other one we put in just a little bit ago. ALP 15. I think because they're different colors. So I'm assuming the O means orange for the one that we put in here. This is an ALP, which I assume is going to be purple because we are using this purplish disc. So that would be my assumptions. But I've also been wrong before. And the little tags they put on these are whatever glue they use on them. It is sticky. It likes to stick to your fingers. Hard to get off. So I try to catch an edge and stick it on the edge of the, edge of the garbage can to get it to come off my finger. Otherwise, it seems to just want to stay there. And Kenneth is here. Hey, Kenneth. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Must be boring lunches. Kenneth says, guess who I'm sitting here watching while I'm on my 30-minute lunch break at work. And you're working till 12:30 a.m. Well, at least they let you take a break. And mid-shift is a difficult one, to say the least. And let's see here. Howard says, yeah, it was too choppy. Just my cows came first. Didn't expect it to turn into an 8-hour job. That's the way they always work. Think they're going to be quick, and they never are. And it's not a project until you make 1,800 trips to the hardware store and someone's bleeding and you end up fighting with someone. Come And my light fell out. No. Get back in there. Please. Get back in there. Now, before he falls out. There we go. Before he falls out again. All right. He goes right back here. And goes in the only spot left on that brick. Again, I'll get all those situated off a live stream. I don't think you guys want to sit there and watch me fiddle with wires. Everyone's saying hey to Kenneth. So step 182. What do we do? Oh, they want me to start putting stuff down here. So a couple of these. See if I can do this here. Fat fingers not playing nice. And another quarter pie. You little booger. Of course you slipped out. Of course you slipped out of there. Come on, give me some help here. Quit being a pain in the buduka. We're going to do it this way. Now if I can find the piece I was looking for. And I thought this was going to be easier this way. I was wrong. There we go. Now she's in there. Took a little bit, but I got it. All right, so that one. It's there. And those two. Both come down. No, they don't show this going on like this, but this is what I'm doing. To try to hide the cables a little better. Wrap them up. Down. Need to wrap this guy up first too. So those. Does it? Nope. Am I in the right spot? What she looks like. Running this wire is a little tedious, to say the least. Actually, I'm going to route these two. This should come down. I'm going to do this one a little different than what they call for. We'll do the same with this guy. Oop. Get it on there before you do that. Make sure you get it pushed down on the stud before you do anything. All right. Much better. And that gets a green. Yep. Being I can't get my more than one fat finger in there. Trying to get that wire setting a little flatter. Let's see if it'll get caught in there. Nope. And I broke the mushroom again. Right now, that can get moved later. All right. Finally, got those wires secured. Little tedium, but got it done. Surprisingly. There. Some of the directions leave some things to be desired. Why do you have me do it that way? But I can see why on some of them because of the wires. But they do make it hard for fat-fingered people. And I need to get my tweezers bent back. They're fine tipped, and I bent the tip. Not good. All right. Now, moving on to something a little simpler. Two of these. And 2 orange balls. 2 orange balls. And I can hear Don in the background laughing under his breath because I'm struggling with the lights. That's all right, Don. I don't care. I like lights, so. There. You know, you want them to come off and they don't. They fight with you. And you don't want them to come off and they just fall off. Guess that's the rule of Lego. Green disc. Come on. Go. This. Nope, not that piece. This piece. One of these. Should be another one of these green pieces. There it is. Two light greens. So I've got about 25 minutes left before I need to start wrapping up because Buck's going to be coming on. Then all you guys can go over there and harangue him. Oh, you could harangue him now. He's hanging out here, so. Buck saying, need me to slap him around a bit, boss? Oh my effing God. Hey, we're not done with the bag, but we need you to open another one. So we're on 4 bags, and I may have completed 1. Maybe. I lost track. The pile's growing, Buck. It's not dwindling, it's growing. Hey, Donnie. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. I know you just got home from work and finished eating your dinner. And this is, what's her name? Veruca. She was the snotty one. Snooty. There's her head. I think the frowny face is more her style, not the semi-smiling one. So we'll throw her off on the end. So supposedly there's more vine stuff in here. Oh, I gotta open these other bags first. Because of course the parts are in the small stuff. Smaller bags. Okay, let's see. Vine. Gets another one. Goes there. Light green. Round single stud. This way. Excuse me. Now I need 2 light green ones. Go on top here. Two vines. I think that's what they are. Look like vines to me. Oh, hey, more lights. ALO 15, that's in bag 1. If I remember correct. No, they were in bag 3. P. Red. Buck, you lied? I'm shocked. Yeah, we all know he's from the government, Donnie. And we know how well those people help. Okie dokie. So, now I need to find that orange piece, that orange piece, Say they go together. And that goes on little clip. If I can find them in this mess. And no, the one I just touched is not the one it is, Buck. It's round. Before you say something smart. Ah, there it is. It's a clear piece. That goes there. That goes in there. Did I not? She lay flat. Yes, a light, Donnie. There's lights in this tree. These are lit up. These two lollipop things. There's all kinds of lights. Dawn is super happy about it, too. I guess that'll be all right. Oh. So that goes on this guy. I think that's how it looks. Oh, Buck. You just love stirring the pot. All right, that was that one. Now we get red. See if I can find a red clear dome or red dome. Right. Guess I should have kept the R15 wire out. That one. And I bet you the P15. No. O. And R. Don't need you. Buck and Instigator? Nah. Not at all. See these little pieces of sticker? They like sticking like crazy. Yeah. Driving me nuts. There's that. Spin you around this way. The red one goes here. Dante, take care. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Glad to see you. Take care of yourself. All right, now we do another orange one. There's the red. Where's the next orange dome? There he is, hiding. No, I'm not tearing a bunch of them off because these are different colored lights. So I want to make sure I get the right color with the right Lego pieces. I'll just peel those off later. Got that one off my finger. You get up here. Come here. Behave. Nope. Why is that? Let's try it this way. Yeah, it'll do. Keeps popping up, but it should be fine. Orange one here. And I think after I do the red one, I will probably wrap up. Give people time to refill their drink of choice. Take a bio break. take some aspirins. That way they don't get a headache while watching Buck. I'm just kidding. Buck puts on a good stream. Entertaining, that's for sure. Yeah. All those will run. Down. Behind as this goes in there. A lot of stuff hiding everything. But I can position things so they move. They just have it plugging in right now. I'm not going to even worry about plugging those in till I get to the point where they want me to run them and anchor them down, because they have them routing back through here, and it doesn't look like they get set for a while. So Buck says, extra strength prescription headache pills. You'll need them. Let's see. So, all right, I'm going to end up here with a little bit some just fun facts. Let's see. Most of the movie was shot in Germany. According to the Hollywood Reporter, the actors relocated to Munich for the shoot, except for Michael Bollner, who played Augustus Gloop in the film, because he was from there. So that's, everyone else had to move to Germany for a little bit to shoot the film, except for the one child actor who was from Germany. So, with that, I am going to wrap it up. We've got about 8-9 minutes left before Buck hits the stage with Buckman's Model Mania, and I think he's working on his non-Lego Chiron. Looks like a fun car to build. If I misstated that, Buck, you'll correct me. I think you're working on the Chiron. Well, thank you, Buck. Appreciate it. I will catch your stream tomorrow after. Sorry I can't stay up and watch it, but so Again, I want to thank everyone for taking time out to hang out with me, watch me struggle. Hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Buck says he's working on the Mold King semi-truck. Still another large build, non-Lego, but looks like a fun build as well. He said the Chiron is completely off camera except for group streams. Got it. Helen says, nice work, Keith. Thank you, honey. So again, thank you, everyone. I know you could have decided to do something else, but I'm happy you decided to hang out with me. Watch me build the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory Lego set with the LightMyBricks lighting kit. So coming up next at 9, we have Buckman's Model Mania. Tomorrow night, 7 p.m., we have Woody Wednesday. A group of us get together and work on nothing but wood models. Thursday night, we have Aligning the Stars at 8 p.m. Eastern. Friday night, join us for the HTM group live stream. It starts at 9 p.m. Eastern. Any type of model building is game for that night. You'll see plastic, you'll see book nooks, you'll see wood, Legos, who knows, you'll see everything. You'll even see some mini painting. Saturday at 6 p.m. we'll have Jody Trek Mods streaming. Following at 9 p.m. Saturday will be Canadian Starships. Then on Sunday, second round of the HTM group live stream starts at 4 p.m. Same type of thing as Friday night. Might be a little bit different cast of characters, but we'll always have a good time. Coming back around to Monday, we have Donnie's modeling desk at 9 p.m. Eastern. Then Tuesday, back around to me at 7 p.m. So if you're new here, hit the like, subscribe, click the bell icon to be notified anytime I put content out on my channel. Again, I thank everyone for showing up. Take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones, stay safe. Hopefully we'll get out of this cold weather. And until next time, bicycle.